just playing this amazing game right here. Just started off. I haven't really got too far. I did get past the big, I guess the big spoiler. Not a spoiler, but the big scene in the beginning. So if there's somebody that hopped in this game that has not played it yet, and maybe you just see the combat and you maybe decide that I want to check it out, then it's really cool. It's a really great game. Again, I'm trying not to spoil too much of what's happened already, but just to say we're in a different land and it's been a pretty shitty start. His hair looked good though. Probably I can rock that hairstyle. It's so hard to talk about it. Not quite at the part of the game where I need to worry about raging. Maybe that's the part that I need to get to. Grapple. I'm gonna try my best to explore without getting lost. Because a lot of times I will, when there's no mini map, I would get into where I'm just running one way and maybe I hit a enemy encounter and then all of a sudden I get back out of the enemy encounter, figure out which way I was going. Nice. All these dead bodies of all of his old companions and people who have come before him, just ground littered in dead bodies. Just imagine. He had to know that there's been 67 expeditions before me, that there's probably a good bit of dead people in where we're going. And this part right here, man, Jesus Christ. All the people he's met over the years, maybe parents of people, so those are actually some of his friends. I don't think I've ever noticed that. There's obviously a lot more expeditions worth of people in this area. Man, that's so crazy. And we literally made a freaking art project out of it. That's just come there to see people that you've grown up with and that like died, but have like parents of your friends that you and everything, and just come and see this bunch of dead bodies. That's the girl that I always thought was CL. I was a little confused when, spoiler, she comes back later and she looks just like her. You pulled the blicky out to end it. Fuck, man.
You do that, we both die.
Don't take the easy way out, Gustav. She just pops out of nowhere. I know she's magical and everything, but she literally just transported and just appeared there. Fucking hell, dude.
Wake up, Gustav.
And the fact that he spent the whole first part of the game, besides the whole thing about his girlfriend, but he spent the whole game as the person that everyone leans on when they need him. He was the one that stays strong for people when they needed someone to be strong for them. And then all of a sudden, you come to this fucking crazy place, and all your friends are dead and stuff, and then you just literally just broken them just for a minute.
Look around. Look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. We continue.
We continue, not when. Oh, sorry, we haven't got to that part yet.
This is not the place.
Because whatever the hell dragged all them dead bodies there is probably somewhere around there.
Lune, the converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Yeah, let's go. I don't know what that means. I need to look that up. Yeah. Dude, this fucking game. So we have overcharge already, but we gotta build our meter up to as close to, well, to 10, really. And we got her, which she has stains, where they basically... The one thing about this game, there's obviously more people that come in your party, and they all literally have all completely different strategies. And I know Lune is probably... I see a lot of people that play like in-game stuff, and they usually have her in the party, and that's usually a big damage dealer, besides Mael. I was going to say she was in there earlier. But the stains thing, I understand that. Luckily, the game basically they'll tell you exactly what kind of stain it produces, and then if you get to it, it'll put it in yellow, where that attack will be the most powerful because of the stains you have already. And then you got slow, because ice damage usually does slow. Oh, come on. There's no way I'm going to hit it now, right? It's a tutorial. It's automatic. I'm about to say, dude, you're gonna stop me right before. There's no way I'm gonna be able to just hit it like that. And this is based. I mean, the first fight was a tutorial fight, but this one was like consume a life. So every time an attack's like that makes the most sense to use, it'll be in yellow. And he's gonna do one more attack and burn. Burn damage is so crazy in this game. Damn, dude. I'm gonna get my timing back right. It's just been so long to play this game. I ain't gonna lie. About the beginning of the game, I got tired of getting my ass kicked, so I just did easy mode and used dodge for a while. It wasn't meant to that I had to literally. It's also about sound cues that now that I got my headphones, hopefully I'll you know, obviously you can't tell right now, but I'll get better at it where I can hear the sound cues for when they attack. That's really the best way to learn it, because you can always see the way that they're about to attack and think that they're about to finally hit you with the attack, but they'll fake you out a little bit. So it's usually the sound cue that really makes it easier for you to catch them. So let's just put them out right there. It's definitely not the best fight, you know. Hope I get better. Alright, Dodger. Yep.
We did it, Gustav.
No, hope is not lost, Gustav.
Lives up to its striping works.
So he's absorbing the chroma.
We're not dead yet.
I don't know if that's the Lumina converter. Maybe it is. I guess maybe the attacks that we used. Because the Lumina converter, it basically takes the abilities that you have equipped. And if you use them a certain amount of time, I guess, in the battle, it produces Lumina, I guess. And he used that, and then every time you do basically 3 battles worth of a move, you learn it permanently. That's how you convert the Lumina to Pictos. Oh, the Pictos to Lumina. It's just confusing. Pictos can be equipped to increase character stats. Higher level Pictos grant better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. So yeah, so they give you stats or whatever, and then the Lumina is the ability basically that it gives you. Each character when Lumina is associated with each Picto, Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu. Alright, Lumina can be equipped in the Lumina menu. Use limited points and configure their effects without equipment. Basically what I said a minute ago. The Dodger is a really good one. Alright, so we're going to equip Dodger to him because basically your main goal is to increase your, I don't know what they call it, the points you have in battle. Then the Dodger will basically, so when you dodge, you get an extra, I think you get maybe it's just parry, you get an extra, I keep forgetting the damn name of it, AP, I'm so dumb. AP point, you get 1, I think, if you parry, but not if you dodge. So this one basically gives you the AP point that you get if you parried, but dodging is a lot easier to do because they give you more of a window to hit. So I would heal up Gustav because he definitely needs it, but we're just gonna roll with it. Lune and her feet. Again, more of our old comrades in the dirt, dead. I guess I'm going backwards. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll get into a battle and maybe I'll get distracted on my phone or whatever coming out of it. And I'll just be turned the wrong way. Or sometimes I think they even turn you the opposite way whenever you're going. And then you get fucking confused and you go straight. You think you're going the right way and then you end up backtracking. We need to go this way. I don't know if there's anything wrong. I guess I also need to... I want to try my best because I know when my first playthrough, I didn't really look for all the journals. Damn sure by the time I got to that, I wasn't going to backtrack to try to find every single one that I missed. Because that was like forever. Because I was like, I guess there'd be 67 of them. Plus, there's a couple special ones too as well. Specific characters that we'll get into later. This game is just so beautiful, man. This stage, whatever. Part of the world is definitely pretty. They are really good colors, but some of the ones that they got coming up are just gorgeous to look at. I mean, I know I talked about it in the first video. It's just crazy to see what it looks like now, what they did with this game, with the not only this. I mean, I think they were developing for a good little while, but that plus the fact that they had such a small developer team, and there's basically just I don't think it was like a team of less than 10 that made this whole game by themselves. This is crazy. So we're gonna put most of our abilities probably in. Whereas I hit a lot, probably defensive vitality, but I definitely want to at first get my might up, which is basically strength. And see each one. So each one of the weapons that you have will increase your stats more, depending on which weapon it is. You'll get an extra stat boost when you increase your stats while it's equipped. I started drinking coffee before I get started because it's a little late and I work in the morning, so it's getting kind of late. And I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm trying not to yawn. It's not good for the video. Yeah, so I am streaming this live, and I'm mentioning that because I do plan on just cutting up these episodes and putting them on the series because I don't get very many viewers live, which is fine. And I don't expect people to be boring and just watch a random dude stream extra 30 because I looked it up and there's not many people streaming it very often or getting that many sustained views. But it is fine. You know, I'm just doing it for fun. Again, this is also a game that I did want to make a let's play of, but my buddy Corey, who I'm about to start partnering up with, is going to start making videos soon. And one of our first videos that I want to do is I want him to experience this game for himself and just kind of be there with him, just kind of so I can pick his brain on different things that he gets from the story, because there's some, especially when you get towards the end, there's so much you can interpret different ways, and it's just, I think it'd be really good content. I think there's gotta be something up here, right? Some chroma. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll go back. This is not jump off this time. Push the right button.
That will help.
That wasn't much, but it's something. They go around, and then you got this other little extra path. That's Pictos. Critical burn. That's what we're gonna use. Well, basically, we're gonna quit all of these really quickly because once we equip them, anyone could use the ability on their Pictos menu. I guess we'll give it to Gustav. Luminas, that's what I'm talking about. So anytime you use a move in 3 or more battles, any character can learn it in their Lumina. Obviously, he has the abilities already equipped. There's a little bar that goes around the diamond. That's if you do like I guess 4 battles. 4 battles will get it unlocked. We can only use those for Gustav right now until we use them for a little bit. That's fine. Alright, so turn around and make sure I go right. I need to start saying out loud which way I'm supposed to be going when I go off the wrong path. Oh, I was ready for you. And you can also hit the R1 button to basically preemptive strike them. And when you get stronger later on in the game, if you have that first strike, you basically won the game. Now you basically won the fight already because the moves are so strong. We're gonna need to shoot these guys in the face. Everyone has a weak point. You usually see a little lit up point on someone on the enemy's body. It's probably a weak point.
Get ready.
I'm telling you, my blocking skills, man. I'm trying to get it's easy stuff right now, but there'll be moves later where they do 3 or 4 hits, or they'll trick you to make you think they're about to swing and then they don't. I was wondering how he got it up. I guess he followed me and was walking back down. I was wondering where he came from. Alright, so we're gonna continue on to
A house?
a house. I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. Oh, purple. What is that again? Oh, chroma catalyst. So that's just some things you use to upgrade your weapons, which we'll get into those later on. But basically, when you start off like this, until you get to the part where you're stumped, you don't really need to worry about upgrading weapons. You mostly need to worry about if you get good at blocking, parrying, then you don't have to worry really about stats. Because people speedrun this game where they basically do like, no battles in between the boss battles, and just because they're good at parrying and they boost their strength up really high, they can beat plays to the game even without any problems.
Continent. Indigo trees over there.
Also, at an energy 10 star, you get a couple of those, and you get extra 3 different ways of healing. Well, 3 different potions you can use in battle. One's for obviously health, and one's for energy, which gives them a boost in their AP points to use more moves. And then there's a revive, of course, so you can find somebody. But you only get so many in the beginning, so you definitely want to hold on to those. Alright, so was I supposed to go in this house? I assume I was. I think I just kind of got off the track, and then okay, so I go up here. Honestly, when I'm doing this live stream, I should like lie and be like, "Hey, so I'm playing this game for the first time," and they might see how bad I'm playing and be like, "Oh, he hasn't played the game before." I guess so. I was in here, and then what did I do? I jumped off there. Oh, I need to go this way, right? Again, it's one thing about this game. It's awesome and everything, but you just get lost sometimes. I mean, it's just me. Here we go. That.
Nice.
Usually, also the telltale way to know where you're going is the light. There's usually either lamps or if you look the direction, you basically move towards the sun is basically the direction you gotta go most of the time. Oh, really? Is a freaking pat? We know we found it on the right track because there's new music playing. I say, you know what? I think it's because it opened up a little bit. That's when the music started playing. And to get back to it, music, I'm not exactly sure how copyright works with YouTube guys. Right now, obviously I'm not getting monetized, so it's kind of like I can use this time period as a new creator to see how the copyright works with music and stuff, because I know obviously that's the big thing with this game that they all take music. So I guess I just kind of make videos, and if it has music in it, I gotta just roll with it. And if they tell me it's content ID, which just means that instead of me getting whatever money I would get from the stream, it will go to whoever owns the music that was played. So I'm just mentioning this. Obviously, most people that are just random come off the channel, you watch YouTube, you probably know that. But if for whatever reason, someone who that I've come across in the last couple of weeks that have I told on my channel they've subscribed to me. If you haven't played this game before, first of all, play it, and second of all, you can use this as teaching you a little bit. Like me, selfishly, I want you to actually watch my streams and enjoy it, whatever. But I want to anybody who ever says, anyone in the last year that said, "Oh, I know I don't have a game to play. We don't have really games to play." I always recommend this game because it's just so amazing. This game literally changed my life. It's just like the way I look at games and creation and in general. I'm not saying it's directly tied to why I decided to become a creator, but it's just one of those things where it's like, if I have this kind of opinion, this strong opinion on a game, at least I can share my insights and my opinions, and I feel like if they're decent watch whenever people actually take a chance and watch it. It's the thing where if I can get people to get in my comment section and tell me what they're thinking about, I would love to have discussions about it. That's again one of the reasons why I do this thing on live, just in case someone does drop in, and I would love to have a discussion about it. You can talk to me in the chat and we can have a conversation, because I feel like my best videos are really like conversations that must continue on.
Nice.
So when one falls, we continue. Not when, not if, when. There's so much powerful scenes, so many powerful scenes in this game. I love this game so much. Oh. I don't like how it's finished blacked out like that. Oh, we got a bunch of enemies coming in. Oh, these guys, they look like, I was gonna say dream catchers. We got the Luminous learn, so we're going to go to her, and then we're going to add whatever we can afford, so we can't get Clair Obscur yet, so we can do Dodger. But what I can't do is, see, how much does he have? She only has 3, so I can't really teach her the critical burn ability. I can, but if I take it off Gustav as a Picto, and it wouldn't. She Lune has to burn people, so ideally I'll have the critical burn, so when Lune burns the enemy, Gustav's next attack, he gets the critical, well, the critical chance bonus to hit next. So that's the way. This goes to the way this game is set up and how much the combat system is so like it's not only just the moves that you do, but it's you pick those the way you arrange them all. There's so many different kinds of combat techniques that you can use to. I'm about to die. Combat techniques that you can use with these Pictos to set them up a certain way. Alright, so last we're gonna play this, we're supposed to shoot these guys. We're gonna shoot him in the face. And then we're going to do this to him. I was hoping that'd kill him, but it's fine. She got 4. How much does that move do? That one does 2, so hopefully we can. I was hoping that would kill. No, well, we can get rid of him. At least one less person to worry about attacking me. I can see him back there, but it's fine. He's dead now. We got. Oh, damn, I died. Alright, first death of the series. Well, not first death of the series, but first death of. It's not the first death. I'm not going to just keep bullshit. It's not the first death. It's literally the 4th or 5th. But from like actual an enemy on the island or on the continent. So let's try this again. If I can get my parries right, then I'd be good. Damn it, dude. I'm gonna keep dying because I can't really go back and heal myself. I'm scared. Alright, let's try this again. So what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna use an item. I don't have her revive, that kind of sucks. We're gonna heal probably Gustav because she can take at least 1 hit. Depends on who hits her. I wish I could have took her out. Nice burn. He gives you the sound cue. Nice. And it's pretty transparent when he's gonna actually attack or not. Alright, so we're good. We're in there now. Oh, come on. Oh, you can burn death. I've been blocking something, right? Some chroma. Oh, I know I just seen something to climb.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The climbers.
Nice.
Let us thank them for that.
It's a nice expedition. So that's cool. You'll see throughout the world, specifically with that in the journals, which we're about to get into the first one actually. You get the journals and they'll tell you about the different expeditions that came through, what they write about their experiences, stuff like that. And they have specialties that they focus on. There's Expedition 69, they said, was climbers. And they put those handholds throughout the whole world. You'll see them all the way until the last place you got to get to. There's those little climbing ledges. Yeah, we got these white Nevrons.
Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them. An expedition journal. 81.
Sid's gonna tell you about what the reason why they leave their journals. They tell you things that they've done. Those who come after. The greatest quote of this game.
Expedition 81, Lune. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave.
He murdered you.
Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Patriots.
Alright, cool. I don't hear that again.
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumia. Chroma stays inside their.
They get too hot.
On the beach.
But I guess it's part of being a streamer / YouTuber. You gotta be in hot rooms with no airflow, with headphones that are hot around your ears. Just part of it. I heard you see people doing live streams and stuff like that and complain about it a lot. Light in their face and all that stuff like that. No, that's just part of it, unfortunately. So I need to give me a new light because I'm using just a basic lamp that I have in my room. Basically a spotlight anyway.
Did you kill these people?
It's kind of like a big version of the Pixar lamp. You get a little bit teases on the lore throughout the game, just little things that won't even make any sense to you, or they seem like a throwaway thing, and then later on in the game they'll come back in a big way.
Perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
But they didn't know where. There's always lots of people that went to the continent that didn't make it back because nobody made it back. I don't know how the hell rumors got started. You go back there's going to be moments in the game where we see something and Lune or another character would say, "Oh, I heard rumors. The rumors are true. There's rumors about this," and it's like, how you hear about those rumors? I'm not expecting anybody to come on and play this and watch this video of hasn't played it before, but if you have, I don't want to get too much into the deep lore, especially not now. I mean, obviously later on it's kind of inevitable that I will have to get into some of that stuff, but for now I just want to play the game, pretend that I'm playing it for the first time with you guys. That's kind of the goal. Alright, so here's the first battle I was talking about. We're going to get attributes real quick. Oh wow, yeah, I should have been doing this. Alright, so we're going to do fence a little bit. And do my might again. And this one we're gonna do basically the same thing. All three, and we're gonna give her some bit of vitality because he doesn't have as much health compared to him. Learn skills, so that's just okay, so that's what I should be doing. The marking shot that comes in handy, which we'll get into. Right? The marking stuff is basically you basically put a target on the person, on the enemy, and the next person attacks it will make 2 more damage. Simple as that. Front fire is a really good one. It heals you, so when they burn somebody, that gives him health back whenever I hit him. He's got a lot you can do. So healing obviously would be a good idea. Thunderfall's pretty damn good for a move actually. Every time it crits, it will do an additional hit. Which I might actually put the critical burn on her. So when she burns somebody, she hits a move. She's more likely to get crits from it because of the burn, and which would give her additional hits. So actually we're gonna definitely do that. We're gonna do the healing because you can't ever not have enough healing. And Earth Rising, I kind of rather hold on to soon because it's the same thing. The lightning damage, I guess that's the thing. You know what? No, we'll do it. It's more lightning, but it's fine. And see, every time you add it to there, they'll add it to the list of attacks right there. Alright, we gotta rest. That's one thing I forgot. I think I needed to heal a little bit more, and I didn't actually do the rest. I'm kind of used to games that you hit that save spot and it automatically heals you, which you can't do in this game. Oh, it's like, damn, bro, it's one person. He looks just like Gustav too, with his old hair before I got the haircut. Alright, now we have, what's his name? Eveque? Fuck, it is big. Oh, man. I guess he would put on the mirror, is that what he said? What that means? Alright, the Eveque. So you're gonna use shields. Basically what it sounds like is shields. So too early. There we go. Alright, the shields, gonna say you got shield, and the best way to do is just shoot them. So yeah, mark. Back to what I said. So we got a mark, so I definitely want to hit Thunderfall. And nice, I got some extra hits because of it. Damn, we got a lot of extra hits. Damn, so early with that. There we go. We need a mark shot again. We're building up his charges to use overcharge. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That was a nice crit marking shot. A marked parry counter. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna do this, I guess. So for whatever reason, it told me that those moves are best for the situation, for whatever reason. Alright, we're not quite overcharged yet. I need to have enough AP to hit it. Let's do emulate, so get some burns on there. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Damn it! Messed up. Also, if you hit every single, which we've seen already, hit every single parry, if it's attacking multiple people, you'll do a party counter. Damn, that hurt. What the hell? She's next. Let me make sure. Hopefully that's the one that's about to attack me. No, it's him. Hopefully Dusal doesn't get hit. There we go. Nice party counter. Love to see it. He's about to get stunned too. But I need to heal. So I'm saving my potions. I'm going to use healing light on him. Alright, cool. We needed that. This when it comes to speed running. I'm going to talk a lot about speed running because I've seen a couple people speed run this game. But this fight right here is basically like a run killer. If you don't make it past this fight in a certain way, your run's basically dead. There's a point where he gets all those shields and they basically skip that. We need to revive. They would skip that phase where it would save them a lot of time. They have my overcharge ready, but unfortunately. And he's out again. Fuck, man. This might be a loss. Take him out. Unfortunately, I can't. He's charging up. See, this is something that would be skipped in. They basically get into a certain health threshold, which is a little bit more than what he has left now. And they would do some crazy move that would kill him from here, and it would literally. And this is doing this with no battles in between. They had the first battle when they basically any force encounters, they'll have those, and then they'll end up beating this guy without fighting anybody else. Makes this full power. That's not good. Damn it. See why this messing this up and has to do this would cause a lot of time loss. You literally will ruin your run. Here, just hope he gets some extra hits because of crits. Should have missed that. I think even when I fought the guy the first time, I never had to go through this much this much time loss. I hope I can kill him this way. Let's try the electricity. Hopefully that's enough to kill him. Not quite. I need to hit the oh, he's gonna be doing that long one again. I'm not gonna get a counter from this because there's so many. I'm gonna get hit definitely at least once. Like that. Damn it. After all that. I'm gonna do this properly. We're gonna do this the way it's supposed to be and actually kill him from a spot because I messed up because I didn't do my overcharge in time. I got killed before I was too busy doing other stuff. I should have focused more on getting that overcharge out and taking him out. Or hitting that thunderfall with Lune. We're gonna try this again. I hope we can take him out without before he even summons those other monsters because they're just a waste of time. I just should have got that parry. I know. Mirror assault, just give me some extra. Alright, cool. So I need one block and we should be good on it comes to. So we're gonna definitely burn him. We wanna get that burn damage. The only mistakes I made was using an electric move earlier instead of burning him. Nice counter. That was a good damage too. Feels threatened, whatever the hell that means. I'm trying to save my ability points. So Thunderfall. I guess all of them is fine. I was hoping I'd take both of them out, but it's fine. No, so you gotta get this counter. I say Gustav like it's not just me doing it. Damn, look at that. 342, good damage. I think I have enough overcharge? Cool. Maybe should save it. It might be a mistake, but we'll see. For those who come after. Oh, I broke him. Perfect. That really sucks. These guys are just wasting time. Alright. So I'm getting back in the flow of parrying. It's definitely gotten better. I'm doing better when I first started. Let's go with the burn. This will do pretty good and might actually kill him from burn damage. Oh, so close. First I gotta go through this part. So let's see if I can do it. Damn it. There's only one away. Oh, wait, two. Of course Gustav dies, but it should be fine. You know, it's funny. I'm gonna leave Gustav dead probably. Okay, I'm just gonna die too. Definitely see where I'm going wrong when it comes to starting that phase that most people skip. Also, one thing I do is make sure I get out my damn parries. That's what's really holding me back. Alright, so let's do it again. Let's do the burn. We're gonna stack on the burns. We're gonna go for a burn strat instead of going into doing lightning damage to get multiple hits. We're definitely gonna focus on burning and get burn damage on them. Alright, so I don't want to use this overcharge yet, so we're gonna use front fire to get him a little bit lower and get some health back. Damn it! This is the first battle, guys. I'm so rusty at this shit. I'm gonna post this just so I can show you guys that this game is bullshit. You can easily get overwhelmed. I'm supposed to show you guys how good I am at game, especially a game that I love so much. I'm just playing horribly. That's fine. Anybody who came to watch an expert gamer play, you made the wrong step from the get-go, you know what I mean? This live stream is nice and everything, but it definitely is better off that I'm making videos about it instead of just live streaming just for the views that I get on live streaming, which one person dropped in earlier. That's alright, I don't expect much to come out of this. Slow him down. Shouldn't be enough to give me that threshold. As long as Gustav lives through this, I hit it overcharge. Damn it, I needed to love that block. Shit. I'm going to use my energy tent on me. We're gonna hope. Oh, that's nothing. Go and heal him up. Just to be safe. Playing safe now, we're not playing aggressive. It's charging up, it's gonna be my move again. I think I got enough. So I need forward charge so I can hit him twice. Hopefully this will be enough, as long as I hit all my button presses. Perfect. You're broken, which is fine. Oh. This is one of many great finishing animations. It's so freaking cool. Everyone in this game is just so fucking cool. First try victory, guys. Don't look at the fact that I've been streaming for about 50 some minutes and it took me like maybe 20 minutes to beat this guy. When we played this game before, we had a nice long 60 to 70 hours playing this game. Did almost everything, did Endless Tower and most of the super bosses until I got to the DLC super bosses, and that was just ridiculous. No, I didn't even bother. Because I could have looked up the cheese strats, and I mean, I've seen them now, looking back, watching videos, but I could look back at the cheese strats and figure out how to basically one shot most of those
It's
boss
a lead.
battles.
Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised.
Yeah, it's this
Things
against
change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's
every contingency.
There's
You
a
know
re- There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying? Part of
This
it?
goes back to just whatever. You can have a totally different opinion or outlook on these conversations that they have, depending on just your life experience and stuff like that. You never know. So
Protocol also states never move solo.
they basically put together all the contingency plans for what might happen because they had gone to this continent not knowing anything. So they had all these different contingencies for different things that could happen. And do you stick to those protocols because those are just what you have planned and what everyone has agreed on? Or do you listen to your gut instincts? And he gets a lead to where his sister figure is, his daughter figure that he has, Mael, and there's a note left there, which, who left the note? I get into that right now. But just, I know he's definitely going off of emotions on what he should do or not. But just the fact that it's just, really interesting to see what would you do in a situation that you planned all these things that could happen and all of a sudden you get there and everything just gets flipped upside down. Do you continue to go completely on the plan that you have from the get-go, or do you adjust and take chances and go off the beaten path and then figure out a different way? It's just something to think about. It's not a straightforward answer. It's not a yes or no, or right or wrong. It's just how you feel and what you think about it. There's so much of that in this game. I love this game so much.